Morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. For those of you watching on Periscope, Facebook Live, wherever you're watching this at, whether you're watching on YouTube, whatever platform you prefer. My name is Maggie Cavanaugh. I am the co-founder with Lisa Hooks with Liberty Through Christ, Be Made Whole, and we are doing a marriage challenge. That's right, a marriage challenge. How many of y'all feel like your marriage has been challenged a little bit during the COVID stuff, right? So we did a little workshop last weekend and we challenged our people that were there to do a marriage 10-day challenge. So if you were not there, it's okay. You can still get to do this. You still get in on it. So send it out to your friends, your family, and those that you know they could use some enrichment in their marriage. People always say, well, I don't want people to think there's something wrong with my marriage. First of all, don't care what people think. Second of all, your marriage is important, and anything that is important needs to be cultivated. So with that being said, I want to give you the tip on day 3. This is day 3 of the 10-day marriage challenge for Liberty Through Christ. So my challenge to you is to ask your spouse, what do they need? Now, this can be as simple as cleaning up after dinner or, do you need some time alone? Here's a perfect example. My husband, no kidding. My husband My husband was in here studying the word before I came into this office to be able to do my live. So he was sitting at his desk and I knew immediately what he needed, but I didn't have to ask him. But it would be helpful if I would say to him, honey, do you need some quiet time? Do you need some alone time with the Lord? Or maybe it's a simple act of saying, checking on each other throughout the day. Like, recently we built he built a greenhouse, and so I was out there in the yard planting flowers, but I was aware that he may need something. So we need to ask our spouse, what do you need? How can I help? These things might seem obvious to most people, and they're like, and people have the attitude, well, they ought to know what I need. No, we are not mind readers. So always encourage your spouse to communicate. We did a whole short segment on communication, and we'll have a whole bunch more of that at our Liberty Through Christ conference this year that is focused on marriage. But even if it seems obvious or something that you normally do, and right now habits are more important than ever. It's the little things, okay, that we're doing. But think about it. The Bible tells us that it's the little things that spoil the little vines that spoil the foxes. Is that right? Anyway. It's the little foxes that spoil the vine. There we go. It's still early and I'm still on my coffee, but I wanted to tell you guys that you've got to ask them. You've got to communicate to them. You've got to say, how can I help you? What's going to make your day better? And when you approach your spouse in that way, it always works out for the best, because guess what? They come into a habit as well of saying, how can I help you? How can I serve you? Communicating what you need. I have couples all the time. One of the biggest exercises that I do in marriage counseling is looking at your spouse in the eyes and talking about what you want more of, what you want less of. Grab that spouse of yours today and say, honey, how can I help you? What would make things better for you? And be strategic and be intentional in your marriage, because I'm going to tell you what, there's a whole lot of things pressing for your time and your energy, and your relationships that you have are important. So you want to cultivate those by giving them the right amount of nurturing, nourishment. These 8 a.m. lives are hard. With that being said, go and ask your spouse, what do you need? How can I help you? And they will appreciate it. And I love you guys. I will see you guys on Friday. Lisa's going to give you a tip tomorrow on, I'm not sure, but it's going to be an amazing tip. All of these are applicable, whether you're a committed couple, whether you're engaged, or whether or not you are on your way to having the best marriage ever. So God bless you guys. We'll see you next time. Make sure you follow us on Liberty Through Christ, Be Made Whole Facebook page. If you're watching this on Periscope, that is the place to get all the tips, because I know Lisa is broadcasting specifically from that page. I'm broadcasting from several different platforms. So if you want to get tomorrow's tip, go over to Liberty Through Christ, Be Made Whole Facebook page, like it, follow it, share it with your friends, and start enriching your marriage today. God bless you guys.